G'day viewers, JodoCast again. Now this is just a very quick video. As a few of you would know, that I've been fortunate enough to have been in contact with Light Take and NF Strike, and over the course of the last few weeks, months, they've been sending me different products to review, etc. Now, little story which sort of incorporates them and the story merging together. Now, different product that they've given me over a period of time, they've given me a couple of clear 18 dart magazines to trial and test, which work fine. They work like any other normal 18 dart magazine. And they gave me an ammo pouch, this ammo pouch here, which, yeah, just like a dump pouch type scenario, and it's a great little piece of gear just to add. And there's the clear 18 dart magazines that they gave me. I had the darts, a heap of darts left over, which, you know, obviously we don't really use these a lot anymore. I had those there just kicking around. So, and they gave me these multiple parts kit, which was, there's a little ultraviolet tack light type thing. So yeah, it's your ultraviolet light. Like a sniper type barrel extension, which just snaps on the front, and just an actual length extension for your barrel to go at the front there. And they also gave me a scope. Now, all of them had been painted up black. Now, the scope itself, I decided I was going to fit it to this blaster. Now, I'll tell you the story about this blaster in a second. So I painted it up white so that it would match the blaster. Okay, so the story goes like this. I had my garage open. My next door neighbour is new. He's only just recently moved in. He's got a young son, and I got chatting to him, and he was a really nice bloke. And anyway, he saw that I was into the Nerf stuff, or I told him I like to modify Nerf guns and what have you, and blah, blah, blah. He says, oh, I've got a Nerf gun that I bought for my son, which doesn't work anymore. You're welcome to it. I'll give it to you for parts. So he gives me this Retaliator. Now, obviously, I have numerous Retaliators and what have you, and I really didn't want to sound unappreciative, but I don't really need another one. So what I actually said to him was, look, I'll tell you what, I'll get it into decent working condition for you, and I'll give it back to you. So I took his Retaliator, and the internals and that was stuffed. So I've replaced all the internals, got rid of the air restrictor, put a heavier spring in it, the usual stuff. Got rid of the lock. So now it's actually operating very nicely. I didn't want it to be over the top because it is going to be used by his young son, so I didn't want it to be insane. So just a basic small spring upgrade, air restrictor removal, etc. And now it's all greased up and working beautifully. So what I did was I did the scope, and I want to add the scope to it just so that it looks a little bit trick. And I'm going to give him the scope, the 18 dart mags, the dump pouch, and all the ammunition. All the magazines are full, and there's some in the dump pouch as well. So, so thank you very much to NF Strike and Light Take for the parts that I will be gifting to my neighbour. And yeah, so just a look, it's a giving back thing, I guess. Like, we get a lot out of this hobby, and especially now that we've got companies like NF Strike and Light Take that are supplying us with parts and bits and pieces for review and all that sort of thing. And they're supplying them free of charge for the purpose of review and what have you, which, okay, benefits them to a degree, but it also benefits us that are receiving them free of charge because we get the use of them, etc. So as a bit of a thank you to NF Strike and Light Take for supplying the parts so that we are able to do this sort of thing. It's just something little, and I hope the neighbour's son gets plenty of enjoyment out of it. He'll have a couple of extra magazines, plenty of ammo, and a blaster that actually works half decent now, as well as a dump pouch to be able to collect his ammo in. So, yeah, hopefully you get some enjoyment out of it. All right, that's it. That's all I wanted to do and say. Actually, what I might do is just quickly put the scope on the blaster so you can see what it looks like. All right, there we go. That's it with the scope and the 18 dart mag in it. So what I'm going to go do now is I'm going to go sneak up and put this on their front doorstep. Obviously they're going to know it's from me, but it's just a bit of a surprise because they don't obviously know that they're getting all these additional parts and that it's been modified. And give us a second, we'll go and sneak over and pop this on their porch. Sneaky. Alright. Happy Australia Day. Doing my little bit for Australia Day. Yeah, thanks again to Light Take and NF Strike. Thanks to you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.